Keyword research for SEO. In this video, I'll show you how you can do keyword research for SEO optimization for completely free. There's no need to pay for expensive tools anymore. And I'll show you the most up-to-date strategies which almost nobody talks about. Let's dive in. First, you need to understand that there are different types of keywords. This is important to understand because the market is changing. And if you don't adapt, then you get left behind. Let's dive into the types of keywords. Navigational keywords used when someone wants to find a specific page of a site. Example, Amazon refund policy. When you type this keyword, you will see all sorts of results which are actually telling you what is the policy of Amazon and how you can utilize it. There's a direct definitive guide for it. There are videos for it. And there are different types of policies for sellers and for buyers. So this is called as a navigational keywords. Next one is informational keywords. Users seek information or knowledge. Example, how long does it take until my Amazon order arrives? So when you type this is an informational keyword which people are actually looking. So generally for informational keyword, the first feature snippet answers that for you. And then there are people also ask, and then there are different results which are providing you information for that particular. Commercial keywords. Keywords related to product research and reviews. Example, cooking pan reviews from Amazon and best cooking pans from Amazon. So these are commercial reviews. So if I type cooking pan reviews from Amazon, you will see all the results from Amazon. And if I just type cooking pan review, you will start seeing the results from New York Times, from Good Housekeeping, and from BBC Good Housekeeping as well. Transactional keywords indicate that a user is ready to make a purchase. Example, buy cooking pan or discount code for a specific brand of cooking pan. So when I type buy cooking pan, you would start seeing Google shopping results as well as the e-commerce websites in the results. Now, next is local keywords. Immediately local. For example, buy a non-stick deep frying pan near me. When you type, you will start seeing Google local results, which will show that there are places where you can go and buy this particular product. Now we finally can start with the keyword research. All the tools I'm using in this video are free, so you don't have to spend a penny doing this research. Let's dive in. Traditional keyword research method. What are the traditional keyword research methods? And I'm taking cooking pan for this example. So when I type cooking pan, you see the moment I click here, this is what you see as a drop down of the autocomplete. So these are the autocompletes which are coming here. Now there is another method we can use is alphabet soup method. What actually alphabet soup method is, when you start typing different alphabets, you start seeing different keywords in the autocomplete. So when I type A, you can see cooking pan Amazon, cooking pan AdBoss, cooking pan Aldi. When I type B, so what you do is you go and type alphabetically all the keywords and extract keywords from here. This will be the Google Auto Suggest and alphabet soup method. Now next we can also see when I type cooking pan, just like cooking pan, I would also get to know people also ask, which is called as PAA. These are the other keywords which people are searching. So these are actually the other queries which people are searching. So you can extract which pans are best for cooking, what is cooking pan used for. So you can extract keywords from here, which will help you basically to do your blogs when you're writing. So to have buzzing. Next, we gotta go to Google Keyword Planner. If you have a free account with Google Keyword Planner, that's the help. You just click on the Keyword Planner and you can type here. So I'm gonna type cooking pan here and see what kind of a results Google shows me. So now let's dive into Google Keyword. So another way is to do it using Google Keyword Planner, which is again free. And I can choose the country. For example, I'm choosing the country United States. And that's how I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna save it and I'm gonna get results. So this is Google Keyword Planner. When it starts showing me all the results for these, I can extract keywords from here as well. Another way of doing this is which Google Keyword Planner, which I explained. Alternate methods for keyword research. Exploring competitor sitemap for keyword ideas. So basically, let's say if I type cooking pan reviews and I extract and I go to the website for NYTimes is quite a big website. So if I look for a website which is close to the website I'm trying to make and which is not that big, I would just go to that website and extract their sitemaps. How can you extract sitemap? You just do the website, go to roberts.txt, S+, and get the sitemap XML URL from it. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna get this URL extracted and I'm gonna type this URL here. So this is the sitemap. From this sitemap, you can extract the URLs from these sitemaps through any of the URL extraction tool and put it in a Google Sheet or put it in an Excel sheet. So all the URLs which will come, and then you can extract the titles from this. So it will give you idea what your competitor is targeting. For example, I can just look at this URL and say this targeting honey mustard salmon. This is targeting apple pie. And so these type of keywords I can understand. Now, another way of doing is using a free tool like AnswerThePublic. So I go to AnswerThePublic and I choose the country United States and I choose here cooking pan and I hit enter. So what exactly, you can actually put a full account here So immediately it's going to take some time, and it will tell you what are questions and what are propositions people are searching around picking pen. So let's just see what this comes in. So there are 74 questions which AnswerThePublic says. I can export these from this and also get these extracted. So now I have quite a big database of my keywords. And another thing which I can use is an Ahrefs keyword generator. So I just Google Ahrefs keyword generator for you. It is again a free keyword research team method. So I'm going to write picking pen here, and I'm going to find keywords. So you see, when I type, it gives you the volume. The good thing is it also gives you keyword difficulty. Keyword difficulty is just an Ahrefs matrix. So if you are a new, I would say suggest trying for a keyword difficulty of less than 10. So you can extract keywords from here as well, which is again for free. And if they don't give me keyword difficulty, that's okay. So because we are just trying to extract keywords and their volumes. So we use Ahrefs keyword generator, and then we extract the keywords for when I type picking pen in this and I type find keywords. It gives me the keywords, different keywords and their volume. I can extract these keywords from here, which gives me a good set of keywords to search for. Now let's verify these keywords. How can you verify the keyword or the industry you are doing makes sense to you? So there is another way we can do is using Google Trends. So I'm going to just Google everything for you. So when I go to Google Trend, I can type picking pens. I will type picking pens, and I'm going to explore. And again, I will treat the country here as United States. And I'm going to choose what you want. So typically for any keyword, we will try to look at for past 12 months. What is the trend for past 12 months? So I see the interest in the last 12 months. If you see the cooking pens, the interest in the last 4-6 months have increased. So it just verified that yes, this is a keyword. So I can do this for different type of keywords to access the search bar. Let's determine the competition. So what we're going to do is you can install a free toolbar like Buzz Bar or Uber Suggest. We prefer Uber Suggest to find the domain authority. So let's say when I've extracted a keyword, and I'm just going to pick a keyword from here, and I'm going to say electric cooking pan. So what I'm doing is I'm going to type electric cooking pan in Google, and then it's going to give me all the URLs which are there. And it's also going to give me domain authority. So you see 89. So if I start seeing here I see domain authority 14, and here I see domain authority 73. So if I see a site which has a domain authority of less than 20, then this keyword is definitely a one which we would like to use for. So use more competition keywords to rank for because it's easier. And once you build the traffic and the volumes, and use no competition keywords to rank for because it's easier. Gradually target more competitive keywords as the site established authority. Now you know which keywords you want to rank for, but now how can you rank for these keywords? In this video, I'll show you how you can rank even without any backlinks. So I highly suggest to watch this video because the only thing that left now is actually to rank for these keywords we did right in this video. See you in the next one. Cheers.